我叫小安，今天我在一个洛杉矶的第三方福祉生殖中心，跟2个孕妈在聊天他们的经验。Hi guys, thank you so much for meeting together with me today. Can you tell us your names and a little bit about yourself?
My name is Sabeda. I'm from Riverside, California. I have 2 kids of my own, and I've completed 2 surrogate journeys as well.
Hi, my name is Lanchera. I live in Nevada. I have 2 kids, and I have done 2 journeys for surrogates.
Wow, that's amazing. So you both have 2 of your own kids. Did you have your own kids first and then do surrogacy?
Yes, I did. I have my 7-year-old, I have a 4-year-old, and then I did do the first surrogate journey in 2021, and then I just did my last delivery March 2023, so I just completed one.
I have 2 kids as well. One is age 5 and the other is age 3 going on 4. When I told them that I wanted to do surrogacy, my daughter, she didn't really understand it until after I gave birth, and she realized I didn't come home with the baby. And I told her it went to other parents, and then she was like, "Oh, that's so sweet, mommy." But it was definitely a lovely experience to see her realize that I carried the whole pregnancy and it went to another parents besides my fiance and I.
That's really special. So where did you get the inspiration to be a surrogate?
For me, it was actually one of my in-laws. She was on her first journey, and I did think of it way before I had kids, but obviously I didn't qualify because you have to have 1 pregnancy of your own. Okay. So then I just kind of forgot about it after my 2 kids, and then when I seen she was doing it, I was like, oh my god, like I remember I wanted to do that. So I asked for information and I qualified, which I was super happy, and that's where I started and where I got my inspiration from. I also do want to help families that, can't conceive on their own, moms that struggle. So being able to do that was just a huge blessing. It, made me feel good about myself, being able to help someone. So
what about you?
For me, I saw on social media, and then I had worked with some people who dealt with infertility. So it really made me more interested, and I really didn't know what surrogacy was about. I had to research it, and then after I researched it, I was like, I could definitely do this because pregnancy just goes really easy with me.
And then you did surrogacy for American couples or for international couples?
The first surrogate journey was for international parents. They were from China. I did deliver, and I also took care of him for 2 months because the COVID, the parents weren't able to travel here to pick up baby. So I did take care of my surrogate baby for 2.5 months until he had his Chinese passport to go home, which was unexpected, but I didn't mind. I liked it. He went everywhere with me and my family, and when it was time for him to go home, it was like bittersweet. It was like, I'm so used to having him around, but then I'm so happy he's going home to his parents. And then my second parents were domestic, so they were a military family that were struggling with infertility themselves. So I'm glad I was able to help mom this time around.
Were they able to be there for the birth?
Yes, they were. So for that it made my second journey just the experience, I don't know, just so much more to me because, the mom, she was been waiting for this. She's tried for 7 years on her own, and just her being able to be there and experience that, I don't know, made me feel good.
That's so sweet.
Yeah.
I love that. I'm 33 years old, almost 34. There's still time that I could have my own, but it still does make me nervous, right? Like, what if we wait too long? And just knowing that there are options out there makes me feel so much more at peace about it. What about you? Were yours all local families?
My first journey is same as hers, international, and the connection was beautiful. They weren't there for delivery, but that's okay. I still communicated with them. They do send follow-up pictures, which is amazing. And then my second journey was in USA, which was intended parents were there for delivery, and it was just a really beautiful experience. She was holding my hand, crying, and as I was pushing, and I wanted to cry with her, but when you're in the moment of pushing, you're just everywhere. Yeah. It was definitely beautiful, and her husband and her were so adorable. They wore this button-down shirt so they could do skin to skin with the baby, and they changed before delivery, and it was just a beautiful experience. And that's why I want to do it one more time. Honestly.
哇，我听他们的故事，我还真的要开始哭了，好甜。Okay, so you're planning to do another surrogacy.
Yes.
That's awesome. And what about you?
I am too. Hopefully I can get to a transfer by December 2023.
Okay.
So that'll be my waiting period is 6 months to cover completely and everything. I already have matched, so I'm very happy to help this single mom.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, she's a single mom and she is also Chinese as well. So I'm super excited to help her out. You know, she doesn't have a partner and she does have a lot of support. So I'm super excited to start this journey with her.
Wow. So do you have a conversation and develop a relationship with the family or the mother beforehand?
Yes, so we do Zoom chat meetings just to kind of introduce ourselves. Same thing with the parents, and then ask each other questions, you know, just to make sure we're all on the same page as to what we want going forward in the journey. So we have been able to video chat, and I do know that after, I think, medical screening, we'll have another one.
That's great. What is the best part about this whole experience for you?
I would say the embryo transfer and then getting the confirmed pregnancy test that says yes.
I would say making it through to the second trimester because we know baby's gonna stay, has a high chance of survival whether it's preterm birth or not. So I think for me it's making it to the second trimester in the pregnancy because then there's no like surprises as to, you know, early on you know you're pregnant but there could be a miscarriage or, you know, so I think getting a little bit further, maybe halfway in, it makes me feel good because I'm like, okay, yes, we got this. We're already almost there. Like it's staying, there's no, you know, there's not gonna be any surprises. So I think that's the best part for me, just knowing that, you know, we're gonna have a good pregnancy.
Wow. I think for me, not really knowing too much about this going in, hearing your guys' stories and hearing how happy it makes you to help a mother just like gives me a lot of confidence in this process. Is there anything else you would like to share with a potential mother who's kind of thinking about this that might put her more at ease?
If you were thinking about surrogacy, I would recommend you speak to your family, find a good support person, and make sure everyone is 100% on board with you.
I would just like to say, go for it. If you're struggling, or even if you're just a single parent, and it's something that you want to do, I think you should go for it. You're not only gonna have support from your end, but also from the surrogates and their family. Like I know with both of my journeys, I've had just 100% complete support from my brothers, my aunts. They're always, do you need anything? We'll watch the kids, like, you know, so I think there'll be great support, you know, on both ends, whether, you know, if you're single or, you know, same-sex couples, just whatever. I think you should go for it and definitely look more into it.
That's great. That's great. 哇，他们的故事真有意义的。所以，如果你想自己有孩子，真的有很多办法可以帮助你。希望你们有其他的问题可以找我们。谢谢啦。